So many people cannot talk to their parents about sexual assaults that they have had in the past or that they are going through because they feel that those parents will blame them and things will just go south. So they just prefer to keep it to themselves. Hello everyone, my name is Joy Ogah. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in Lagos State. I film about lifestyle, food, and health, and I'm glad to have you here. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. And if you're a new subscriber, I love you so much. Thank you for coming to this channel. This is the right channel. You are going to grow here. You are going to be loved here. Everything is just perfect over here. Thank you for joining us. And if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, comment below, and enjoy yourself. So let's just move into the matter of today. So today I just basically wanted to address some of the things that are going on in our society and in our world at large, the pandemic and all the sexual assault and abuse cases that we're hearing of in the country. Yeah, there's really no better time to do it than now. So one of the things I want to do is not just to talk about the act, but to actually talk about ways in which you can try in your human power to stop it. Now, the first thing is that you can actually pray. Yes, God is the most supreme. Please ignore my neighbors' voices and all of that. God is the most supreme, so your prayer is going to go a long way because He's the one that protects, He's the one that sustains. So He's the only one that can sustain your family from a pandemic that has hit so hard, from all the sexual assault and all the terrible things that we're hearing in our society these days. That is one of the things you can do. But no matter how much your physical effort is, if God's intervention doesn't come into it, it's basically pointless. So the first thing you can do is pray to God. Pray more than you have ever prayed before. Now, secondly, one thing I want to say is that do not leave when you are going out, try not to leave your children, your kids, both male and female, below 15 years alone in the house. I know that it could happen to people way older, but this is just a precaution. And then even if you're leaving your children at home, tell them and let it be stamped into their head that they should not open the door for anybody, because the things that happen is that they say that these people that sexually assault others are not they don't know them. Yeah, but the truth is that most of the victims know their attackers. Most of the victims know their attackers, and the attackers may be close family members, they may be close relatives. So tell your not that you shouldn't allow close relatives into your house, but if you're letting them into your house, then you must be with them in the house, because you don't know what they can do, especially if you have a daughter and there's a guy in the house. Do not leave your children alone with strangers in your house. Tell your children not to be opening the door to strangers, because you don't know what they can do. Even if you trust somebody so much, make sure that you are at home when that person is coming in, because you don't know who is who these days. I heard of a story of someone, a particular family. They were friends to another family. Okay, there was this guy that had a best friend. They both went to school and all of that. Then this guy went for NYSC, and then his best friend was lazing around in the states where they were living, and this guy had gone for NYSC in another place. So one day, Ina called. Okay, let's just say A and B. A went for NYSC. B was lazing around, was not doing anything with his life. He had some issues with school and stuff, so he wasn't in school at that time. So B now called A's younger sister. That, where are you? She now say she's at home, that she's even lonely, that she's bored because she's alone. Now you also need to tell your children not to really disclose where they are all the time, or even if they're at home alone, they should not disclose that, because that could be an opportunity, that could be a threat on its own. Let them not disclose those kind of things, because that could be a threat for them on its own. That could be a threat. So that was how B, which is supposed to be A's best friend, came into that house since the girl was alone. The girl opened the door for him because the guy and her brother had been best friends for a very long time. Their families even knew each other and all of that. So the guy opened the door for her and then he sexually assaulted her, and that was the end of her. Apparently, they even knew that it was him that did it because there was a CCTV camera installed and they were able to check what actually happened. And that was how he was arrested. Imagine if there was no CCTV camera, how would they have known what had happened to him? So tell your children not to open the door for anybody that is not you or your spouse or their other siblings or people that they actually trust. Even people that you think you trust, please try to be there when they're opening the door, especially if it's someone of the opposite sex. You have a daughter and it's a guy that is coming in or something, so you just have to be careful with all these things. Yes, so those are some of the precautionary measures. Pray to God fervently. Do not leave your children with strangers. Tell your children not to open the door to just anybody. Stay safe. Inform your family and friends. Stay protected. And then even during this pandemic, just try to be more hygienic. Increase your hygiene, and everything will definitely pan out fine for you. And then no matter what, even if let me give this example. There was a time when I was in SS3 and I was reading towards WAEC and all of that, and then we just decided, okay, since staying at home may make you lazy and stuff like that, you may just laze around and sleep off instead of actually reading. So we just decided, okay, let me go to one nearby school, a government school obviously, and then it's usually empty on weekends, and just go there to read. Apparently there was a kind of threat there. I don't know how to describe it, but someone just came to me, and the way he was threateningly asking for my number, and I was like, hey God, hope this guy is not going to do something to me today. Hope he's not going to do something to me today. So you can imagine how I felt at that time, because I wasn't with anybody else. It was just me. And then this guy just came. I was threateningly asking for my number, just asking my name. What are you doing here? Him. I was like, cause I don't boss to be this. So yeah, so I at the end of the day, that was the last time I ever stepped foot into that school, because I just saw it was not safe. It was like, I think, a public school, a government school that don't really have security and stuff like that. So since that day, I just said, my safety is more important. My safety is paramount. Yeah, so it is better I'm at home and I sleep off than for me to go to a school to read and get into trouble. So that was the last time. Don't just so that what that lesson the lesson that taught me was that you shouldn't take your children to just anywhere to say that because they want to read or because they want to play. If they want to read or they want to play, be there with them, because their safety is more important. Even when they are going swimming, be there with them so that they don't drown. And make sure you also know how to swim, so that in case of anything, you can swim, dive in and save your child, save your daughter, save your son. Yeah. Also, interact with your children very often, so that if there is any issue, they will feel free to actually talk to you about it. So many people cannot talk to their parents about sexual assaults that they have had in the past or that they are going through, because they feel that those parents will blame them and things will just go south. So they just prefer to keep it to themselves. So communicate with your teenagers, with your children, even with your grown adult children, like your children that are now grown adults, because they may be facing things maybe in school or in church or in somewhere, or may have faced something somewhere and may not actually want to tell you because they feel that you are going to blame them or you won't understand how they feel. So whether you are a father or a mother, take your children seriously so that they can tell you things that are going on in their lives, and you will know how best to protect them, and also ask God for wisdom, and everything will definitely go fine. By the way, I hope you guys like my makeup. What do you guys think? Yeah, I really enjoyed chatting with you guys today. Yeah, and if you're wondering why I'm on makeup, you may see it in one of my next few videos, or maybe I've already shown it. This is part of an actual long vlog. I did an actual makeup today, so I decided that it cannot pass me by without me doing video today. Hey guys, I'm really sorry about all the noise that you heard in this video. Please do just forgive the sound. It's going to be better in my next video. I just could not let this makeup go without doing a video. Hello guys, we have come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad to have you here. If you liked this video, please give this video a big thumbs up. Comment on other things you think people can know to protect themselves, and don't forget to subscribe, and please share this video with your friends so that more people can get to know about it. I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye. Love you. Jesus loves you more.